Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, chapter 18, text 24. Gate radhani sadhire tatrasma rudati pito navedayat tata sarvam uktam sarmisthaya. Translation by Prabhupada. Thereafter, when the learned king returned to his palace, Devadani returned home crying told her father, Sukracārya, about all that had happened because of Sarmistha. She told how she had been thrown into the well but was saved by the king. Shloka Rudhi Anvat Bhauti Shloka Parvati Shloka, text 25. Durmana Bhagavan Kabhya Paurahityam Vigarayan Stuvan Vruting Chakaputing Duhitra Sajayav Purat. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. As Sukracārya listened to what had happened to Devadani, his mind was very much aggrieved, condemning the profession of priesthood and praising the profession of unchabruti, collecting grains from fields, left home with his daughter. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. When a Brahmana adopts the profession of kapota or pigeon, he lives by collecting grains from the field. This is called unchabruti. A Brahmana who takes to this unchabruti profession is called first class because it depends completely on the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and doesn't beg from anyone. Although the profession of begging is allowed for a Brahmana or sannyasi, one does better if he can avoid such a profession, completely depend on the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead for maintenance. Sukracārya was suddenly very sorry that because of his daughter's complaint, he had to go to his disciple to beg some mercy, which he was obliged to do because he had accepted the profession of priesthood. In his heart, Sukracārya didn't like his profession, but since he had accepted it, he was obliged to go unwillingly to his disciple to settle the grievance submitted by his daughter. If you have taken shelter at the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa, complete shelter, completely surrender, what is the question of fear? Huh? Why are you afraid? There is no question of fear at all. It's such a lotus feet where there is no fear, no lamentation, no death. Asaka avaya mruktir stolo tumar solnodayo tahate kono Vishram Labhya Sarin Bhaver Bhai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings this song, O Lord, your two lotus feet is such nice, such a place. There is no fear, no lamentation, no death. I now take shelter there. Complete surrender. This is the only shelter. Is there any other shelter? What is your shelter? Huh? What is your shelter? Where have you taken shelter? Premji, where have you taken shelter? Huh? TV, cinema? Huh? Naked magazine? Rasgulla? Has taken shelter there? Mr. Allen, where have you taken shelter? Taken shelter on this stool, isn't it? Yeah, stool. Nonsense. Lotus feet, Kṛṣṇa is the only shelter. Take shelter there. Understand? Only shelter. Lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. Do you understand? Unconditionally surrender. No condition. Complete surrender. Not partial surrender. Understand? 100%. Not 50% surrender or 60% surrender. What is that? Complete 100% surrender, unconditional surrender, that is surrender. You have taken shelter there, complete surrender, he is not afraid of any situation. Why are you afraid? Kṛṣṇa's lotus feet is such a place, there is no fear, no lamentation, no death. Even he is not afraid of death. Huh? Death is coming, he will die. Huh? Oh, I have died. Huh? The doctor said he will die. Isn't it? Oh, I have died. Psychology becomes such, he died. Yes, psychology affected. Doctor says you die. Oh, I'll die, thinking, dying, ding, death comes and died. Huh? Who can save me from death? Huh? Is there anybody who can save me from death? Or anything that can save me from death? Only the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. Yes, nothing else. Why you will die? Huh? Doctor said you will die. Huh? If you take shelter the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa, complete, 100%, not partial, not conditional, death will never come to you. Yes. Jamaraj will never come to you. You see? Yes. Swapne api, even in dreams Jamaraj will never come to you. Huh? Understand? Complete surrender at the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. Why is he afraid? He is not afraid of any situation. Yes. Why is he afraid? You follow? Such a completely surrendered soul. Such a completely surrendered soul, unconditionally surrendered, 100% surrendered, is very dear to the Lord. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. He has promised this thing to Arjuna. Oh son of Kunti, oh Arjuna, go beating drum, dip, 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 dip. Proclaim this thing. What is proclamation? One will take shelter at lotus feet Kṛṣṇa, never perish. I'll give him protection. Yes. So, why are you afraid? Tomar pratigyai saranaive tar tube uddharive natho. Oh Lord, you have promised this thing. One will take shelter at lotus feet. You will protect him, give protection, and you will maintain him. Do you understand? Ankulyasa sankalpa pratikulyasa bharjanam rakhaisthiti vishwasa gaptrute varnam tatha atmanikhepa karpanye sarvidha svanagati. One who is completely surrendered, there are 6 symptoms are there. From these symptoms you can understand is a completely surrendered soul. Unconditionally surrendered soul. What are symptoms? Anukulya sankalpa pratikulyasa bharjanam rakhaisthiti vishwasa guptrute varnam tatha atmanikhepa karpanye sarvidha svanagati. You know, what are symptoms?
He accepts everything favourable to devotional service. He rejects things not favourable. He always feels the protection of the Lord.
Fully surrendered.
Huh?
He's fully surrendered to Kṛṣṇa.
Yes, what are 6 symptoms? There are 6 symptoms. From those symptoms you can understand, yes? Yes. He accepts what is favourable for his bhajan. Immediately rejects what is unfavourable for his bhajan. However dear it may be. His wife, his family life, parents, or job, whatever may be. Immediately rejects it. It is uncongenial, unfavourable for his bhajan. Do you understand? Anukulya sankalpa pratikulyasa bharjanam rakhaisthiti vishwasa guptrute. And he has firm faith. Kṛṣṇa must protect me. You understand? Firm faith, unflinching faith he has. No tinge of doubt in it. Definitely give me protection. Yes. And guptrute varna means you maintain me. That is maintain. Here unfavourable. Shukracharya says, I would have done unfavourable. That means completely depend on Kṛṣṇa's mercy. They collect the food grains from the field, that is left. The farmer grows the corn, cuts the corn, takes it away. You understand? Whatever fallen there. That brahmana, that Gṛhastha, brahmana Gṛhastha will go and just collect it and live on it. That is unfavourable. You understand? That means it's completely dependent on the mercy of the Lord, isn't it? Completely dependent on the mercy. He is completely surrendered soul. He is first class brahmana. He said first class brahmana. He is goptrute-varanam tatha. Kṛṣṇa is my maintainer. Kṛṣṇa de rakshakar palaka amar. That's one faith. Kṛṣṇa is my maintainer. Kṛṣṇa is my protector. Yes. Who maintains me and who protects me? Kṛṣṇa is my maintainer and Kṛṣṇa is my protector. It's completely surrendered, things like that. Not that, oh, I have a job, I am earning money, therefore I am maintained. Isn't it? He has accepted job, earning money, therefore is maintained or family is maintained. If I won't go to job, job will go, no money, I cannot be maintained. He has fear. So my job is gone, oh, I am dying now. But is completely surrendered and lotus but Kṛṣṇa, he never cares. And he has firm faith, Kṛṣṇa, definitely Kṛṣṇa will maintain me. Kṛṣṇa will protect me, Kṛṣṇa will maintain me. Completely surrendered. Do you understand? That is his first class Brahmana. He is pure Vaishnava. Pure Vaishnava is first class Brahmana. Who is first class Brahmana? Pure Vaishnava. Pure devotee. Complete surrender, lotus is first class Brahmana. That is says. Goptrute-varanam tatha. Goptrute-varanam. Goptrute-varanam means you must maintain me. That is Goptrute-varanam. He Kṛṣṇa pāhimam nātha krupayātmakatam kuru. Ityevam prārthanam Kṛṣṇam prāptum Swami swarupata. Goptrute-varanam jayam bhaktair shuddhyataram karam. Prapatyeka-arthakatvena tadangitvena tat-smrutam. Understand? You have that verse? No. This is Goptrute-varanam. Oh Kṛṣṇa, you are my maintainer. Please maintain me. You understand? Pāhimam, pāhimam, pāhimam means maintain me. Please completely, I am completely surrendered at your lotus feet, taken shelter at your lotus feet. Please accept me. You understand? You are my only master. You understand? You are my only maintainer. You are my only husband. Husband means master. Do you understand? The devotee says like that, with complete surrendered soul. This is known as Goptrute-varanam. Do you understand? Goptrute-varanam. Saranagati, complete surrender and Goptrute-varana, same thing. Meaning same. Ekartha bodhaka. This is one of the angas of Saranagati, therefore one of the 6 angas. Understand? Mahaprabhu says this. Sikhyastvayi nandatanuja kingaram patitam mang visame bhavambudhu kripaya tava pada pankadasthita dhuli sadrusam vichintaya. This is our prayer. O son of Nanda Maharaj, Nandatanuja, I am your eternal servant. Do you understand? Though I am your eternal servant, still I am a rascal. I am a rascal. I have committed so many aparadhas. I have committed many wrongs. Do you understand? I was engaged in any materialistic activities, sinful activities. Because of my prārabdha karma, I am fallen here in this dreadful ocean of materialistic existence, and I have been drowning from time immemorial. Now, please accept me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. Please think me as a speck of dust and accept me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. This is prayer. By chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare. This mode you should chant. This is the prayer. You understand? That means complete dependence on Krishna. For your maintenance, for your protection. Kulasekara. Kulasekara has this prayer. He Gopalaka, he Krupadala Nidhe, he Sindhu Kanyapate, he Kansantaka, he Gajendra Karuna Parina, he Madhava, he Ramanuja, he Jagatraya Guru, he Pundarikakhyaman, he Gopi Jananatha, Palaya Param Janami, no Tvang Vina. Yeah. This is prayer. Kulasek. Hey Gopal, hey Krupa Sindhu, hey Ocean of Mercy, hey Sripate, O husband of Lakshmi, hey Kansanasana, O killer of Kansa, hey Gajendra Karuna Parina. Who saved Gajendra, protected Gajendra? Savar is mercy on Gajendra. Hey Madhava, hey Ramanuja, younger brother of Balaram, Ramanuja. Ram means Balaram, his younger brother, that means Krishna. Hey Jagatraya Guru, who is the Guru, spiritual master of three worlds. Hey Pundarikakhya, O lotus-eyed. Hey Govinda Vallabha, O husband of gopis. I am completely surrendered unto you, please maintain me. You understand? Paraya, Mang Paraya, please maintain me. You understand? He is the only maintainer. I don't know anybody but you. Do you understand? I don't know anybody but you. This is the complete surrender. Why are you afraid? Mr. Allen, not taken shelter, not surrendered, isn't it? Are you surrendered? No, not surrendered. Just cheating, just cheating. Just cheating, that's saying I am surrendered, not surrendered. Yes. This is Gokruti Varnam, you follow. Chaitanya Chandra, Dadhi Mathana Ninadeshtakta Nidra Prabhati, Nibhruta Padamagaram Vallabhinam Pravishta, Mukha Kamala Samireirasu Nirbhapya Deepan, Kavalita Navanita Patmang Balakrishna. This is prayer. Bhagavan Chaitanya Chandra's. Early in the morning, during Krishna's Braja Leela, was manifesting his Leela in Brajabhumi as son of Nanda Maharaj, Bala Krishna. Krishna is Bala, a child, you understand? Early in the morning, when the gopis are engaged in tuning Jogrut, the sound is coming, so he wakes up, sleeping, Bala Krishna, child Krishna was sleeping, now waking up and goes to the house of gopis, stealthily, silently, no sound will be produced. Very silently goes there, and gopis are engaged in tuning Jograt, lighting oil lamp. You understand? No electricity was there, oil lamp. Stealthily goes and says, extinguishes the lamp. You understand? Going still there, then there is darkness, no lamp. We extinguish the lamp, blowing wind from his mouth. Then spills the butter, because it's all dark now. Who is he? Who is she? Who is she? Mr. Allen is she. Huh? This is Balakrishna, child Krishna's Leela. Let that child Krishna maintain me. Huh? Understand? This is prayer. Huh? This is prayer. Jamunacharya also, yes, prayer. All great devotees there, such prayer. So, are you offering such prayer? Huh? What prayer are you offering? Huh? What prayer are you offering? Huh? Huh?
Sometimes I think I'm just pretending.
Yes.
See, all the devotees are happy worshipping and praying to Krishna, and I'm thinking, how can this be real? Because I don't feel it. Everyone else seems to have realization, but I don't have realization.
Then what prayer are you offering? Nothing?
So I can someday have realization.
Huh?
So I can also have realization.
You offer that prayer? Please grant me mercy, someday I will realize you. This prayer. Acha. Jamunacharya's prayer. Tadam drute nanathavan madrute tundayaniyavan cha vidhi nirmitame tadannayam bhagavan palaya masma jihaya. This is here, palaya, please maintain me. Oh Bhagavan, I don't know anybody but you. Huh? Isn't it? You are my only master. I don't know anybody but you are the only master. Huh? Without you, I don't know. And also, you cannot find such a person but me on whom you will shower your mercy. Huh? I am the befitting person. Huh? You cannot find such a person but me on whom you will shower your mercy. That is said. Huh? Say like that, Mr. Allen. Huh? This is our relationship. Is it eternal relationship? It's a providential arrangement, isn't it? It's a providential arrangement. We have established this relationship. Oh my Lord, please maintain me. Please don't kick me. Understand? This is prayer. Huh? This is prayer offered by Jamunacharya. You understand? So these are the prayers for us. So understand. Completely surrendered, completely dependent on the lotus feet of the Lord. This perfect brāhmaṇa, that means a perfect Vaishnava. Pure Vaishnava is pure, perfect brāhmaṇa. Here, Śukrācārya says, uncha-vriti, kapada-vriti, profession of a pigeon, he lives by collecting grains from the field. This is called uncha-vriti. You understand? He never goes to anybody's house and beg alms, never depends on anybody for his maintenance, for his livelihood, maintain his life. He collects some grains falling on the ground, on the field only. A little grain he gets, and it lives. That is uncha-vriti. That means he is completely dependent on the mercy of the Lord. We follow? He is completely surrendered soul. That is uncha-vriti. That's the brāhmaṇa, Gṛhastha. Gṛhastha brāhmaṇa. Śukrācārya brāhmaṇa as well as Gṛhastha. So, that verse, 3rd canto, 12th chapter, 40-43 verse, you will find it is there. Sāvitram prājāpatyanca brahmaṇ-cātho vṛtta vārtā sañcaya śālīna śiloṣchana iti vaikhānasa. This is śiloṣchana means this is uncha-vriti. Vaikhānasa vālakhilya auḍumbara pheṇapa bane nyāse kutichaka purvam bahvādo hansa niskriya. Wow. Great translation.
Then the thread ceremony for the twice born was inaugurated, as were the rules to be followed for at least 1 year after acceptance of the Vedas. rules for observing complete abstinence from sex life, vocations in terms of Vedic injunctions, various professional duties in household life, and the method of maintaining a livelihood without anyone's cooperation by picking up rejected grains.
Picking up rejected grains, this is unfavourable. Here it says, yes.
The four divisions of retired life are the vaikhānasas, valakhilyas, auḍumbaras, and pheṇapas. The four divisions of the renounced order of life are the kutichakas, bhavaras, hamsas, and niskriyas.
Yes.
All these are manifested from Brahma.
Four types of ashrama: brahmacārya, Gṛhasthas, vānaprastha, jati-brata, isn't it? And every ashrama is also divided by four. It says four. Four types of brahmacārya, four types of Gṛhasthas, four types of vānaprastha, four types of jati-brata. All right. What are four types of brahmacārya? Those are brahmacārī. There are four types. Sāvitra, number one, sāvitra. What is that? Sāvitra brahmacārī is he who keeps brahmacārya only for 3 nights. Only for 3 nights. The day he gets sacred thread, upanayana, from Guru, beginning from that, 3 nights keeps brahmacārya, 4th night he discharges him. You understand? That is Sāvitra brahmacārī. Number 2, prājāpatya. Prājāpatya brahmacārya means who keeps brahmacārya for 1 year, constantly, continuously, beginning from upanayana. Understand? That is prājāpatya brahmacārī. All right? Third, Brahma. Brahma type of brahmacārī, that is one who keeps brahmacārya beginning from upanayana till he gets the Vedas from Guru. Understand me? Is all mentioned there. Prabhupada explain. Explain.
Not explained in the word bṛhat is mentioned.
This is more explanation. Fourth type is bṛhat-vrata brahmacārī. This is pakka brahmacārī. Who keeps a brahmacārya whole life? Whole life. That is bṛhat-vrata brahmacārī, known as naiṣṭhika-brahmacārī. You understand? He never accepts a wife, never discharges śālīna, keeps brahmacārya whole life, very strictly observes. He is bṛhat-vrata. Understand? Known as naiṣṭhika-brahmacārī. First 3 are known as upakurvāna brahmacārī. They marry, they discharge śālīna. But this 4th one is naiṣṭhika-brahmacārī, whole life he remains brahmacārī, never discharges śālīna, never accepts a wife. All right? 4 types of brahmacārya. Similarly, 4 types of Gṛhasthas. Vārtā, saṣcaya, śālīna, śiloṣchana. The śiloṣchana is that though uncha-vritti, this kapota-vritti or profession of a Pijan, just picking up few grains falling on the corn field after the farmer has taken all grains and leaves on it. That is śiloṣchana or uncha-vritti, Gṛhastha. Brahmana, Gṛhastha, Brahmana. It means Gṛhastha Brahmana. You understand? Vārtā, Gṛhastha is he who does, per se, farming, cultivation. You understand? Is naiṣṭhika, which is not forbidden in the Vedas. Follows Vedic rules, not forbidden. He does that cultivation, produces some grain and lives on it. That's Vārtā Gṛhastha. Saṣcaya Gṛhastha is he Who does this brahmana? He also speaks of brahmana Gṛhastha. Who does jajana jajana? You understand? Huh? What is jajana jajana? Are you brahmana? Or Sudra? Sudra. You still remain Sudra. I gave you Brahman faith, gave you mantra, but still remain Sudra. You still remain Sudra. Still Sudra he is, yes. Then you are, what say? What is language? What is language, proper language? Huh? You have no faith in Guru's words. Huh? Huh? Isn't it? No faith in Guru's word. Oh, Guru made me Brahman, I am not Brahman. Huh? Why don't you become first class Brahman? Huh? Then how can you serve Guru? How can you please Guru? You remain Sudra. He is Kali Yuga Brahman. He is Kali Yuga Brahman, isn't it? He is Kali Yuga Brahman. Brahman in Kali Yuga. Kala Brahmana Sudra Dharmina. In Kali Yuga, so-called Brahmanas are Sudras. So you are a Kali Yuga Brahmana, isn't it? Not real Brahmana. So Sancha Brahmana, Gṛhastha Brahmana, that is, who does jajana jajana. Jajana means, does yajna, Vedic yajna, what are mentioned in Vedic literature, and does archan. Do you understand? Vigraha archan. That is jajana. Jajana means he becomes a priest. And Shukracharya was a priest. Do you understand? Priesthood. Paurohitya. He has some students, disciples, he depends on them. He is priest. Do you understand? That is jajana. Do you follow? That is sanchaya, third category of Gṛhastha. Third category of Gṛhastha, śālīna. That means, you said there, śālīna, what is śālīna?
He never begs.
Yes.
He accepts whatever comes on its own accord.
Yes, that is śālīna. Never begs. Though it is allowed a Brahman will go out for begging, but never goes and never begs. He accepts whatever comes out by providential arrangement. Ajācita-bhuti. That type of Gṛhasthas, Brahman is known as śālīna. Then fourth type is śiloṣchana. Do you understand? śiloṣchana. That fourth type, this is kuncha-vritti. He picks up, collects the grain falling on the ground, on the field. After the farmers have taken away all their grains, cutting, harvesting, everything done, finished, some are falling. So he just picks up those few grains from the field and lives on it. That is śiloṣchana. This is uncha-vritti. This is uncha-vritti. Do you understand? Yes, it's right here. And Shukracharya appreciates it. But he condemns him, but he has not adopted this occupation, uncha-vritti. Rather, he has adopted this sanchaya. He belongs to sanchaya category of Brahmana, that he does jajana, accepts a priesthood, and depends on his disciples for his maintenance and family maintenance. He condemns and he appreciates śiloṣchana, this type. Isn't it? Uncha-vritti. Then vānaprastha, four types. Vaikhānasa, vālakhilya, auḍumbara, pheṇapa. Vaikhānasa, what is that?
It's a retired person who lives on half-boiled meals.
Huh?
The section of men who retire from active life
Yes.
and live on half-boiled meals.
Half-boiled. Half-boiled means, what is that?
Half-cooked.
Half-cooked. That you know, who said like?
Huh?
What is it? Vaikhānasa. What Prabhupada gave?
Prabhupada says, a section of men
Hmm.
who retire from active life
Yes.
and live on half-boiled meals.
Half-boiled means. Not that. Yes, it's Akrushta pratyabhiti. Akrushta means not cooked. Not cooked, it's a half boiled. Not fully cooked. More explanation. The corns grow in the field without cultivation. Understand my point? Field is not cultivated, some grows, some corns grow. And he collects that corn. You follow me? That vānaprastha, that type, vaikhānasa vānaprastha collects that corn. You understand? Not raw, but ripened. Grows without cultivation, grows there and becomes ripened also. He collects that and lives on it. That is vaikhānasa. He may cook it or may not cook it and live on it. That is vaikhānasa, vānaprastha. Then vālakhilya. What Prabhupada said? Vālakhilya type, vānaprastha.
One who quits, one who gives up his former stock of grains upon receiving more.
Yes. Vālakhilya type, vānaprastha, they collect some grains, foodstuff, and they keep it. They save something. When they get new, then they reject the saving. That is vālakhilya. Understand? As long as they have not gotten new, they never leave it. Whatever they are saving, they live on it. Understand it? This is vālakhilya type. Auḍumbara.
Auḍumbara is one who lives on what he gets from the direction towards which he starts after rising from bed.
When he early in the morning gets up from the bed, that auḍumbara type of vānaprastha, the direction first he looks, eastern direction or western direction or northern direction or southern, any direction he looks for, goes to that direction. Understand? Suppose he gets up from bed and looks at the eastern direction, then he goes to that direction, and from that direction, whatever is available, he gets it. He never goes to other directions. That is auḍumbara type of vānaprastha. Then pheṇapa.
Pheṇapa is one who lives on the fruits that automatically fall from a tree.
Yes. Pheṇapa type of vānaprastha is he who lives on the fruit automatically falls from the tree. He never picks up. You understand? That is pheṇapa type vānaprastha. Alright. 4 types of vānaprastha. Then 4 types of sannyasi. Kutichaka, bahudaka, hansa, niṣkriya. Kutichaka.
Kutichaka is one who lives with the family without attachment.
Kutichaka is that sannyasi who lives home, but stays outside his house, home, building a cottage, outside he stays. Understand? And gets his maintenance from the house. Food from the house. That is Kutichaka type of sannyas. Bahudaka.
Bahudaka is one who gives up material engagements and fully engaged in transcendental activities.
Prabhupada says like that.
Giving up all material activities, engaging fully in transcendental service.
He gives all materialistic activities. And engaged in fully transcendental activities. That means what? Bhakti. You may say. Isn't it? Bahudaka. Further explanation given Jnana Pradhan. His bhakti is mixed with Jnana. Jnana Misravat. That is Bahudaka. Then Hansa.
It says fully engaged in transcendental knowledge.
Transcendental knowledge. Hansa type of sannyasi, then niskriya.
One who stopped all kinds of activities.
He is paramahansa. Stops all kinds of activities, completely dependent on Kṛṣṇa. And day and night, 24 hours engaged in bhajan. Do you understand? Staying in some secluded place, engaged in bhajan. That paramahansa, niskriya. 4 types sannyasi. You follow? But here it says about in Chaprati, Gṛhasthas-brahmana. Isn't it? It's Gṛhasthas-brahmana. It says that. And also, you see, in this respect, we may discuss Sukadeva Goswami's activities also. Sukadeva Goswami's activities. Understand me? Sukadeva Goswami is a Brahman, son of a Brahman, Vyasa's putra, and how he lives his life. First canto, Bhagavatam says, 148 verse. Sa godohana matram hi gruhe sugruh medhina avakhete mahabhagos tirthi-karubam sadasranam.
He, Sukadeva Goswami, was accustomed to stay at the door of a householder only long enough for a cow to be milked. And he did this just to sanctify the residence.
He goes to the Gṛhasthas' doorstep in the morning time, when generally they milk the cows, and stays there. Just at that time they finish their milking cows. At that time, so Gṛhastha may offer his guest, sannyasi, so may offer some milk. Do you understand? If you won't offer, you leave that. But that time he only stands there. It becomes daylight, he leaves. He does so, why? To sanctify Gṛhastha's place. Not that to get some milk to fill his belly. No. Any more has been said? Yes, what purpose?
Sukadeva Goswami was not accustomed to stay at any householder's residence for more than half an hour at the time of milking the cow. And he would just take alms from the fortunate householder. That was to sanctify the residence by his auspicious presence.
Yes.
Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami is an ideal preacher established in a transcendental position. From his activities, those who are in the renounced order of life and dedicated to the mission of preaching the message of Godhead should learn that they have no business with householders, save and except to enlighten them in transcendental knowledge. Such asking for alms from the householder should be for the purpose of sanctifying his home.
Yes.
One who is in the renounced order of life should not be allured by the glamour of the householder's worldly possessions and thus become subservient to worldly men. For one who is in the renounced order of life, this is much more dangerous than drinking poison and committing suicide.
Yes. Yes. Vishayer anna khaile malina hoy man. If you take anna from a Vishay materialistic person, becoming sannyasi, their consciousness will be polluted. Yes, consciousness will never be purified, forbidden. Therefore, such sannyasi, they are not tasked with, completely dependent on Supreme Lord. They go to the doorstep of a Gṛhastha just to sanctify it and to give a chance or opportunity to Gṛhastha to render some service to a sannyasi. Thereby, he will earn sukriti. That means he gives chance, opportunity that Gṛhastha to earn some sukriti. That is the purpose. They never go there to collect food to fill their belly. That's not the purpose. You understand? to give, I would say, satisfaction or enjoyment to their senses. No, that's not the purpose. Understand? And Srimad Goswami was doing like that. This parivrata-brahmacārī, Srimad Goswami, parivrata-brahmacārī. Also in this respect, we will discuss that this Sudama Brahman, you follow? Sudama is a Brahman and also Gṛhastha, very poor. Sudama is a Brahman and very... So his children are crying. They are crying out of hunger. Roti dao, roti dao, roti dao. You understand? Give me bread, give me bread, give me bread. I am hungry. Crying before mother. There is nothing in the house. The mother disturbs father, husband. Hey, why are you sitting here? Why don't you go? Break some arms. Don't you hear? The children are crying. He is so much engrossed in his bhajan, he never hears something. Sometimes he may go, sometimes don't go. You understand? So, his wife said, "Oh Kṛṣṇa, you say he is your friend. He is now king of Dwarka. Such opulent king. He is your friend. Why don't you go to him and beg something? We are so poor, suffering out of poverty, isn't it?" But Sudama Vipra, no, nothing to be asked of Kṛṣṇa. Nandanam nandanam, na sundarim kavisamba. Jagadisha kamaye mama janmani janmanishware bhavata bhakti rahetu vidvai. This is our teaching, Mahaprabhu's taught. Don't ask for a material wealth from the Lord. Don't ask for material followers. Don't ask for a beautiful lady to enjoy. Don't ask for liberation. Ask what? Sudha bhakti deva Kṛṣṇa kripākari. Oh Kṛṣṇa, please give me another devotion only. Isn't it? This is the only prayer Mahaprabhu has taught us. What are you asking for? Go! Liberation you are asking? Don't you know this Siksha-staka verse, Mahaprabhu teaching? Don't ask anything, only Sudha Bhakti Deho Kṛṣṇa Mure Kripākari. Oh Kṛṣṇa, please give me another devotion only. Do you understand? I am not asking for material wealth, I am not asking for material followers, I am not asking for a beautiful woman to enjoy, I am not asking for liberation, no. Life after life, I will serve your lotus feet, give you all enjoyment, give me Sudha Bhakti. Give me pure devotion, give me another devotion. This is the only prayer. Do you understand? Sudama Vipra is such a devotee. He is Brahman, Gṛhastha, still pure devotee. He is first class Brahman, completely surrendered. First class Brahman. He knows this thing. Though his wife said, go and ask for something, still he knows this thing. He said, no, nothing should be asked for, except pure devotion. So the wife is disturbing her life, let me go, and for a long time I have not seen my friend. Let me go and see him. You understand? So he went out. The such a dear devotee completely surrendered, and also his friend of Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa heart. Sudama Vipra had come, his dear devotee and friend. He came out of his palace, greeted him at the gate, got hold of his hand and took him to his inner chamber and made him seated on his own seat and washed his feet, offered him arati puja and sprinkled some of his feet washing water on his head His wife Rukmini, others were watching. Who is this? Poor man, tattered clothes. Huh? Kṛṣṇa is offering worship. Then Kṛṣṇa knows everything. He knows everything. So he embraced. Out of love and affection, embraced. Tried to embrace. Sudama Vipra. Then Sudama Vipra stayed one day, then left home. Didn't ask anything. Someday, we were thinking, oh, what is this? Such a first-class Brahman. What is his mood? Oh, Kṛṣṇa embraced me with his chest, on which goddess of fortune resides. You understand? Goddess of fortune resides. He embraced me with that chest, out of love and affection. A Brahman who is very poor, Lakshmi-hina, who is bereft of goddess of fortune. Understand my language? Who is bereft of goddess of fortune? Poor means bereft of goddess of fortune. He embraced me with that chest on which goddess of fortune resides. I am not a real Brahman, such is Pakka Brahman. But he says I am Brahma Bandhu. That means that pretending to be a Brahman, but not pure Brahman. That is Brahma Bandhu. Do you understand? What do you say?
Friend, someone like a Brahman.
Bandhu literally means friend. Friend of Brahman, that is a literal translation. Brahma means pretender. Pretends that is a Brahman, but not true Brahman. That is Brahma. Understand? He says. But he is Brahmanya Dev. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmane Hitaya Jagadhitaya Kṛṣṇāya Govindāya Namo Namo. This is prayer to Kṛṣṇa, Brahmanya Dev. Who takes care and protects the Brahmanas, maintains the Brahmanas, dear to the Brahmanas. That is the Brahmanya Dev. And he embraced me out of affection. In that chest where Lakshmi Devi resides, goddess of fortune resides. I am such a Brahman, Brahma Bandhu. I am not a Brahman, a Brahma Bandhu, bereft of Lakshmi, bereft of goddess of fortune. That is humility, it is Pakka Brahman. So giving commentary on that verse in 10th canto, it is said, what is the cause of Kṛṣṇa's embracing Sudama Vipra? What is the cause? That he is his friend. Because of friendship he embraced him? No. Friendship is not cause. Brahmanatva is cause. Understand? Viprata is cause. That means he is a Pakka Brahman. Understand my language? Pakka Brahman. Here he says, who does unfavourable is a Pakka Brahman. Completely depends on Kṛṣṇa. You understand? Just picks up few grains falling on the field after farmer has taken away all grains and lives on it. It's completely dependent on mercy of his Pigeon profession, auḍumbara or unfavourable is Pakka Brahman. That is completely dependent on this. It's Pakka Brahman. Kṛṣṇa embraced Sudama Vipra is a Brahman, is a Pakka Brahman. Not that he is friend, therefore he embraced. No. Because he is a Pakka Brahman, he is completely dependent on this. You understand? Pure Brahman. That is the cause. And thereby he manifested how he is a Brahmanya Dev. How such Pakka Brahman is very dear to him. You understand? He is a Brahmanya Dev. That he manifested. And Sudama Vipra is a pure Brahman, Pakka Brahman, completely dependent, therefore he has no pride, he is so humble. Therefore he said, I am not a Brahman, I am a Brahma Bandhu. I am a great pretender, I am not a real Brahman. That is a Pakka Brahman. He said, I am Brahma Bandhu, Kṛṣṇa showed such mercy is so wonderfully merciful, uncommonly merciful, that he showed mercy to a Brahma Bandhu like me. Thereby he expresses his humility. Do you follow? Such a Brahman is real Brahman, is Pakka Brahman, pure Brahman. Do you follow? Is a pure Brahman. Such humble and completely surrendered, completely dependent on mercy. This Swami projects him. In this respect, we should discuss this thing also. Sri Sudra Dija Bandhunam Prayina Sruti Gochara. 1:14-25 verse Bhagavata. Sri Sudra Dija Bandhunam Prayina Sruti Gochara. That verse, 1:4-25. 4th chapter, 25 verse. First canto. 4th chapter.
Out of compassion, the great sage thought it wise that this would enable men to achieve the ultimate goal of life. Thus, he compiled the great historical narration called the Mahabharata for women, laborers, and friends of the twice born.
Dijabandhu. Sri Sudra Dijabandhuna. Vyasudeva compiled Mahabharata for these three categories of people. Sri Sudra Dijabandhu. Women, Sudras, and Dijabandhus. Fallen Brahmanas. Pretending like Brahmanas, but not true Brahmanas. They cannot understand Veda, but they may compile. There it says. Sruti Gochara. Prayina Sruti Gochara. They cannot understand. Sruti means Veda. This women, Sudra, and Dijabandhu. They cannot understand Veda. For them, that's the compiled Mahabharata and Puranas. Sri Sudra Dijabandhu Nam Prayina Sruti Gochara. Do you follow me? This connection we discuss the Sukadeva Goswami's Jati-vrata and Sudama Vipra's life. He's a Pakka Brahma, so humble. And also in this respect, from Chaitanya Leela we will see Chaitanya Leela. Mahaprabhu has manifested that Leela, by drinking the water of his feet washing water of a Brahman, Brahmana Padadokapala. Brahman means Pakka Brahman, completely surrender. Paramarthika-Brahman, that is Vaishnava. Vaishnava is pure Brahman. You understand? Yes. Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, is very dear to his devotees, is Bhaktavatsala, isn't it? Is Bhaktavatsala. Is very dear to his devotees. Even he says, Na tathami priyatama atmajonir na shankara, na shankarsana, na srir, na ibatma tatha bhavan. He said this thing to Uddhava. Atmadoni, Brahma is not so dear to me. Shiva is not so dear to me. My brother Shankarsana is not so dear to me. My wife Lakshmi is not so dear to me. I myself is not so dear to me. My Atma, that I myself is not so dear to me as you are dear, O Uddhava. Bhaktavatsala. You understand? Very dear. They are devotees. So who is Pakka Brahman, completely surrendered Brahman, that is a Vaishnava. So he is known as Brahmanadev because of the Brahman is very dear to him. To show his love and affection and how he is submitted to such a surrendered Brahmana. You understand? Both Bhagavan and Bhakta, both are submitted to each other. Understand my language? Bhagavan is submitted to his pure devotee, who is Pakka Brahman, and devotee is submitted to Bhagavan. Both of them, each of them are submitted to each other. So in order to show the glory of such a Brahman, Paramarthika-Brahman, who is real Brahman, is Pakka Brahman, completely surrendered Brahman, so his glory, Gaura Sundar, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested Jor Lila. Do you understand? Jor Lila, do you understand? What is that?
I think he's sick.
The pastime of being affected with jora, fever, high fever. And what is the medicine for it? While he was going to Gaya-tirtha, understand? To give pheṇapa for his deceased father. The karmis do it. Do you follow? The karmis do it. Vaishnava never goes to Gaya-tirtha and never gives pheṇapa. Why Mahaprabhu goes? Why he went? This is only, what's the language?
External or apparent.
External behavior. Just builder, Vimukha Mohan, builder the atheist, the karmis. You understand? Just external. Because they were criticizing. Asandis, Smarta Brahmanas. Yes, the Nimai Pandit. Oh, destroys our Hindu dharma. Yes. Just to build up them, no, I am following the principle of Hindu dharma. I am going to offer oblation pinda to mine. This is father in Goya. This is just to build up them. That's leader of, like theatrical performance. Theatrical pendal stage, one comes out as Raja, king, isn't it? Allen came, a Sudra came, Mletso came, the king's dress, sword, big mustache. The king coming, not a king at all, just pretender. Similarly, just builder there, he manifested this lila, and going on there, so he, with his sishya, because he was teacher at that time teaching, he had some students teaching grammar, rhetoric, do you understand? Alankar, Shastra, Nyaya also. Some of the students were going with him, so he manifested the lila, Jor lila, that was affected with very high fever, shivering. Then many students became very much worried, they were in anxiety. They brought many medicines, gave it to their teacher, but Joro, the fever was not going, increasing. Then they asked, what is medicine? Mahaprabhu said only one medicine is there. What is that? If you can get some foot washing water of a Brahman, I'll drink, that's medicine, I'll be free from fever. Fever will go, you understand? That it says, Brahmana-pradodaka, Paramarthika-Brahman, who is a Pakka Brahman, who is Vaishnava, who is their devotee, is completely surrender unto the Lord, that Brahman, feet washing water, such a Brahman, that is the medicine. So, they brought such water, students drank, lot drank, and free from Jora. He says, Loka Sikkha Dekhaite Dharilena Jora. Chaitanya Bhagavata, Adi-khanda, 17th chapter is mentioned. Loka Sikkha Dekhaite Dharilena Jora. Prakrita Loker Praya Vaikunta Ishvara, Lok Sikkha Dekhaite Dharilena Jora. Madhyapathe Jora Prakashilena Ishvare, Sishyavana Hilena Chintitantare. Pathera hi karilena Bahupratika, Tadhapi Nasare Jora, Heno Ichhada. तवे प्रभु व्यवस्थिरा औषध आपने सर्व दुख खंडे विप्र पाद दुख पाने. You have translation? Yes.
One day while traveling, the Lord pretended to have a fever. The Lord of Vaikuntha, the Supreme Personality, in order to teach the living entities, pretended to have a fever, just like an ordinary man.
Like an ordinary man. Yes.
Halfway to Gayadham, the Lord got this fever, which brought great anxiety to his disciples.
Yes, students. Yes.
They tried various medicines and means to bring the fever down, but by the will of the Lord, his fever persisted.
The will of the Lord, fever persisted. Yes. Medicine won't work. You may take medicine, Baba. Kṛṣṇa doesn't will, medicine will not do any work. Therefore, we take medicine thinking that Kṛṣṇa will work through this medicine. In this way we take medicine. Otherwise you don't take medicine, you don't go to doctor. Dr. Das, where is going? Where is Dr. Das? Oh. Hey, Dr. Das, we are moving. Going to doctor, to take medicine. But we take medicine completely depending on Kṛṣṇa, that Kṛṣṇa will act through this medicine. Otherwise you not to take medicine. And Kṛṣṇa in Bhagavad Gita says, Kṛṣṇāmi auṣadhi sarvā swam bhūtvaṃ rasātmaka. Isn't it? Kṛṣṇāmi auṣadhi sarvā swam bhūtvaṃ rasātmaka. I, as Soma, as Chandra, moon god, I nourish the medicinal herbs. Isn't it? Gita. That means, auṣadhyaham, I am medicine. Kṛṣṇa's holy name is unfailing medicine. Amog auṣadha. Eneche auṣadhi maya nasivar lagi. Harinam mahamantra leotimagi. Mahaprabhu. I have brought medicine for you to annihilate maya. That is Harinam Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. Unfailing medicine. Kabirada's medicine or doctor's medicine may fail. Never fail if of unflinching faith in it. That's a fact. Question of unflinching faith. Strong faith. And no faith, it will never work. Understand? Sarva vyadhi vinasanam. The holy name of Kṛṣṇa will destroy all types of diseases. Sarva vyadhi vinasanam. Yes. Why vyadhi? Why disease will be there? If you attain Namabha stage, all diseases are cured. Diseases come because of your prājāpatya karma. Someone attains Namabha stage, prājāpatya karma is destroyed. Then no disease gone because of prājāpatya karma. No, it's gone, finished. So, what to speak of one who chants pure name? And gets Kṛṣṇa, why there is disease? Still if disease comes, that Vaishnava says, this is mercy of Kṛṣṇa. Yes. Tatyanukampāṁ susamikhyamāna munja nivatma krita vipākam vidadhān namaste jo jīveta sa mukti padedāyava. Chants pure name, still disease comes. That is not because of the prārabdha karma. This is Kṛṣṇa's will. He has showered some mercy on you, that he has given you this disease. He is crushing his pride. You are very puffed up. He is crushing pride. Now you cry and become humble. Thereby destroys your pride, destroys any sinful reactions are there. Thereby he destroys. Vaishnava accepts like that. I am a very sinful person. Kṛṣṇa is so merciful that he has put me in such suffering condition, thereby destroying my sinful reactions. So merciful. So he tolerates it, and survives. Then he becomes eligible to approach the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. Mukti padedāyava. You understand? So this is by the will of the Lord. That though the students brought so many medicines and applied, gave it, yes, this fever is not going down, but increasing. That's the will of Him.
Alas, the Lord Himself suggested a remedy. The remedy for all suffering, He said, is the drinking of water that has washed the feet of a pure Brahman.
Medicine for all suffering. That the only medicine for sarva dukha khande vipradoka viprapadoka sarva dukha khande viprapadoka This is the medicine for curing all ills. With feet washing water of pure Brahma, Brahma. That is medicine. Drink the feet washing water. Yes. That Leela Mahaprabhu manifested. He himself drank. Viprapada karo mahima budhaite pan karilen Prabhu apne sakyate. To glorify the feet washing water of a Pakka Brahma with complete surrender. Glorify to, you understand? To show the glory of such water, he himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself drank it. Understand? Himself drank it. This is Pakka Brahma. It's complete surrender. Completely dependent on mercy of the Lord. Viprapada kapana kariya Ishvara, seikhane sustha hila ar nahi jora. Ishvara je kare viprapada kapana, etan svabhava veda purana pramana.
To teach the world of the unique position of a pure Brahman, the Lord drank the water that washed the feet of a Brahman. Immediately upon having drank that water, the Lord became healthy and his fever was gone.
Fever was gone. Yes.
Such activities of the Lord is His real nature. This has been discussed in all the Vedic scriptures.
Such activity of the Lord is His real nature. His real nature. Lord's real nature. Because it is all mentioned in Veda Purana. Because Bhakta Bhagavan. Understand? Each them is submitted to each one. Understand? Bhakta is submitted to Bhagavan, Bhagavan is submitted to his dear devotee. Pure devotee. That Veda Purana says. Je tahan dasya pada bhave nirantara, tahan avasya dasya karen Ishvara. Odev namatan sevakavaschala, apane harya bārayana bhrutya bala. Sarvatra rakhyaka hena prabhura charan, bala dekhi ke mate chharibe bhaktavana. Hena mate kari prabhu jorera vinas, punpuna tirthya si hoila prakash.
In Srimad Bhagavad Gita it is said, Ye tamam prapadyate tam sataiva vajamyaham. As they surrender to me, I reward them accordingly.
Yes.
Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pṛtha. When the devotee sincerely desires to become a servant of the Lord, then the merciful Lord grants him eternal servitude. Therefore, he is known as Sevaka-vatsala.
Sevaka-vatsala.
Or one who is very affectionate to his servitude.
One is very affectionate to his servitor. Yes.
The Lord readily accepts defeat if it increases the name and position of his surrendered devotee.
Again, what?
The Lord quickly accepts defeat if
quickly accepts the feet of his devotee. Yeah.
If that defeat increases the name and position of his surrendered devotee.
Feet, quickly, what is that?
He will accept defeat. The Lord will allow himself to be defeated.
He becomes defeated by his devotee. Yes. He admits his defeat. His devotee becomes victorious. Yes. Lord is defeated. Conquer the unconquerable, Ajita Jita. Kṛṣṇa is unconquerable. Nobody can conquer him. But so the pure devotee can conquer him. Ajita Jita. Do you understand? Conquer the unconquered. The pure devotee can do it. Sarvatra rakhyaka. Hena prabhu charana. Yes, read it.
How can devotees who have totally surrendered themselves to the lotus feet of the Lord even think of leaving the shelter of the Lord's lotus feet?
How can he think of? Devotee think of, leave the lotus feet of the Lord. With that.
Cannot even consider.
Can consider acha. Then how such a surrendered soul, how Lord can forsake him, kick him? It's also inconceivable. You cannot think it out. Pheṇapa kari prabhu jorero vinas kumpuna tirthya saina pravas.
The Lord continued his journey, now cured of his fever. He came to the pilgrimage of
Kumpuna. So when all medicines failed, Lord is not cured of the fever, then to teach people, Jagat Guru, who is Jagat Guru, the Guru of whole world, Mahaprabhu, prescribed the medicine. This is the medicine, like get water, feet, washing water of a Vishnu Tattveta Ajutatma Brahmana. Understand me like this. Knows Vishnu Tattva, who is Ajutatma Brahman, who has accepted Ajuta as his life and soul. Such a Brahman, get water. It was water of such Brahman. That is medicine. You understand? These people, who is very dear to the Lord, he himself drank and became cured of the fever. Manifested this Leela. And Narayana Leela, what he did? Bhrigu, the Brahman Bhrigu went there, Narayana sleeping on the bed of Ananta Nagasajya. Lakshmi Devi is massaging his legs. Bhrigu went, oh, sleeping here, kicked him on his chest. Immediately got up, oh, you might be feeling much pain on your feet. My chest is harder than a block of stone. Yes, you might have felt much pain. Massaging his feet, your feet is so soft. Your Brahman's feet is so soft. Your Brahman, oh, you didn't inform me beforehand. Immediately you arrived here, so I have committed wrong not to treat you nicely. How he says? You are Brahman, you are a Brahman, feet is so soft, you might have gotten so much pain, kicking my heart, chest harder than a block of stone. So, and he kept that footprint there, Bhrigu Chinna. This is Bhakta-vatsala Brahmanya Deva. I was very dear such Brahmanas. Brahmanya Deva Bhagavan is Narayana Leela, isn't it? In Gaura Leela, accordingly in Gaura Leela, he established the glory of such a Brahmana, Achyutatma Brahmana, Mamakitinu Akshara Achyutatma Brahmana. Glory, he established it by drinking the fit washing water of such a vitra, such Brahmana. This is first class Brahmana. You understand? Very dear. Lord himself is submitted to him. Lord himself serves his lotus feet of such a Brahmana. Kṛṣṇa served the lotus feet, offered worship at the lotus feet of Sudama Brahmana, embraced him, yet Mahaprabhu drank the water of it. Feet washing of such a Brahmana. Feet washing water of such a Brahmana. This is Brahmana. You understand? Yes. This is Brahmana. And say, Lord eats in the mouth of such Brahmana. Such Brahmana will be fed, the Lord is fed. They are very dear. And they completely depend on the mercy, that they don't depend on anybody. And Sukracharya knows this thing, therefore he speaks of unfavourable. He hates his priesthood. He hates it. Yes, I have adopted this occupation, priesthood. He hates it. I have to have adopted unsaprati. It's so dear. This unsaprati. Thank you very much. Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai. Samaveta Bhakta-vrinda ki jai. Bhagavata Katha. Yeah. Who can? Who will be so dear to the Lord? To whom Lord is submitted.
He's devotee. He's devotee.
Are you a devotee? No. Pretending like a devotee. Except head, tilak, kantimala, chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Huh? Devotee which is completely surrendered. You understand? Unconditionally surrender. Not partial surrender, not artificial surrender, not conditional surrender. Unconditionally surrender, 100% surrender. You understand? Completely dependent on Krishna. And he has unflinching faith. Do you understand? Unflinching faith in the words of sadhu, shastra, guru, Kṛṣṇa. Understand? Such a devotee. The Shraddha. Shraddha means faith. Faith in Kṛṣṇa, faith in the words of Kṛṣṇa, faith in the words of sadhu, shastra, guru. That is Shraddha. Unflinching faith. Strength faith. That is foundation. That's the foundation, first thing. Ādu Shraddha and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Rupapad says, Ādu Shraddha. First thing is faith, unflinching faith in Kṛṣṇa, the words of Kṛṣṇa, words of sadhu, shastra, guru. And that is the foundation. That is the foundation. Foundation should be very strong. Then you can build the bhakti saudha. What do you say in English?
Faith and devotion.
Nonsense. Saudha means mansion. Bhakti saudha. What is that? Bhakti mansion. Alright, I don't know English. Why don't you help me? I don't know English. Correct? Mansion of bhakti. Mansion of devotion. Better English. Yes, if your foundation is not strong, then whole structure will collapse. Yes, isn't it? Whole structure will collapse. This is most important thing. Foundation should be strong, very strong. Then you can very easily build this mansion of bhakti, bhakti saudha. Never collapse. Understand? And first thing, Jiva Goswami writes in Bhakti Sandarbha, Swadhāyi Shastrārtha Vishwāsaha Shastranca Tada Saranasya Bhayam Tat Saranasya Bhayam Vadati Ado Jataya Swadayas Tat Saranapati Linga Vidhi. The other name of Shraddha is Shastrārtha Vishwāsa. Putting unflinching faith in Shastra Siddhanta. Understand? Inferences of Shastra, what you say? Shastric evidences. Alright? Shastra says, one who doesn't take shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, he is always in a fearful condition. He is always afraid of all situations. Those one who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, completely surrendered at the lotus feet of the Lord, he is fearless. He is fearless. Yes. He is never afraid of any situation. Any situation. Narayana parasarvena kutasthana vibhyati sarga pavarga narkesu vitulyatha darsana. 6th canto Bhagavatam says. Narayana para, those who have taken shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Narayana, they are not afraid of any situation. They may be placed in heavenly planet or in Narka, hellish planet, or in Apavarka, in Brahman. Wherever they may be placed, they are not afraid. They are always in Vaikuntha. is always turned out. You understand? They are fearless. So, Asaka bhaya amrutera sthala tomar charnadvaya tahate khana visram labhya śālīna bhaver bhaya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur Maharaj sings like that. Oh Lord, your two lotus feet is so nice, so beautiful lotus feet. It's such a place that there is no fear, no lamentation, no death. No death. Why are you dying, Premji? Why are you dying? Premji is dying within me. Take shelter of such nice lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. There is no fear, no lamentation, no death. Huh? Tahate khana visram labhya śālīna bhaver bhaya. Oh Lord, now I take shelter at your lotus feet. I am free from all fear, all anxiety. Free from all fear, all anxiety. No more fear, no anxiety. A light. A full faith is complete faith. So one who has strong faith, unfreezing faith, is statement of Shastra, Shastric, evidences, words of Sadhu, Shastra, Guru, principal words of Kṛṣṇa, faith in Kṛṣṇa, is really surrendered. Otherwise it cannot be surrendered. One has doubt. Yes, he is only a great pretender only. He pretends that he has taken shelter, but not taken shelter. So this is the symptom. Sanapati lakshana. When it's complete surrender, see the 6 symptoms I said, you should understand, he has strong faith, unflinching faith. In Kṛṣṇa, words of Kṛṣṇa and words of Sadhu, Shastra, Guru. That is all. He is perfect Brahman. He is perfect Brahman. Yes. All right. Thank you.
You were discussing about the benefits of someone drinking the water from that's washed the lotus feet of a Brahmin.
Yes.
We heard you speak sometime about what happens if we drink the water from someone who's not actually qualified. Could you say something about that?
Should not be drunken, should not be taken. Dhanna three tattva is pitwasi water, should not be taken. Yes, should not.
Why is that for our benefit, or is that for him, or what is the reason?
Because he is not surrendered. He doesn't know the tattva. He has tattva bhram. It's covered, surrounded with anartha. Yes. So,
what will happen to those persons that drink that water, and what will happen to that person who allows them to drink?
both of them become offenders. Both of them.
So if we see something like it going on, better we don't take it.
Get away.
What are the 3 tattvas that he...
Isha tattva, jiva tattva, maya tattva. Understand?
Isha tattva?
Bhagavat tattva,
Ishvara.
Ishwar tattva, jiva tattva, maya tattva. All right? 3 tattvas. Yes. Tattvadarshi, tattva jnata. Knower of the truth and seer of the truth. Yeah.
Guru Tattva is included in Isha Tattva, or is different?
Yes. যদিও আমার গুরু চৈতন্যের দাস তবে জানি আমি তাহার প্রকাশ, isn't it? This is Guru Tattva. যদিও আমার গুরু চৈতন্যের দাস তবে জানি আমি তাহার প্রকাশ. Though my guru is servant of Chaitanya, still I know he is the manifestation of Chaitanya. This is Guru Tattva. Understand? Tattva Brahma is one of the anarthas. Alright?
Maharaj?
Yes?
You were explaining a few days to me about this naiṣṭhika-brahmacārī.
Yes.
It was in the plural.
Yes.
But it's one thing was bothering me is that you were saying that you were speaking about the Samasti Guru and the Visti Guru.
Yes,
Visti Guru says, oh,
individual gurus. That
Right.
Vesti Guru. Samasti Guru, sum total of gurus, Guru Tattva. As Isa Tattva, Bhagavan is one, Guru Tattva is one.
so you were explaining that the Visti Guru is see the Guru and his wife and husband, but then the question came then, how can they be the Jnaninas Tattvadarshana? How can they all be the Tattvadarshana? That I didn't understand because it was in the plural.
Plural means perfect gurus.
Perfect?
Gurus. Understand? Plural of guru. Do you understand?
Samasti Guru or
Besti gurus is Besti Guru, individual your guru, his guru, his guru, his guru.
that's
But
like
real guru, not guru by name. Understand? This is plural. Alright? Yes.
I'm very much afraid. I'm afraid of Vaishnava Aparad.
Yeah, don't commit.
Vaishnava Aparad means committing great offense to one's dear devotee of the Lord.
Yes.
A surrendered soul to
Yes.
to the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa.
Yes.
So I must not commit this offense.
No? Vaishnava means Paka Vaishnava. Paka. Pure. Alright? Yes. Also, somehow he is a Vaishnava, not Paka, not complete. Somehow, some percentage of surrender he has. Still we are afraid of that. We should not commit any offense. Alright? Yes.